If you're thinking about buying the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro headphones because you heard they're the go-to for studio professionals, hold up. I'm about to reveal why these $199.99 headphones might not be your perfect match, even though on paper, they look like the ultimate dream for your audio setup. But here's what surprised me. Despite their 4.6-star rating and reputation for astoundingly precise audio clarity, these open-back headphones come with some serious caveats that many reviews don't mention up front. In fact, if you jump in without knowing the full story, you could end up wishing you spent your money elsewhere. Let's dive deep into what makes the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro so popular, what problems you might face, and why, at the end, you might still want to buy them. First off, the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro is designed for professionals with a 250 ohm impedance, which means you'll need a dedicated headphone amp or a proper studio interface to get the best out of them. Sounds fancy, right? But if you're plugging these straight into your phone or casual device, the sound quality won't justify the price tag. That's like buying a Ferrari and driving it in a parking lot. It just won't perform as expected. So, if you're a casual listener or someone who's not ready to invest in extra gear, these may not be the headphones for you. But if you've got the right setup, boy, do they deliver an expansive soundstage with incredible detail. However, here's something few people realize. The open-back design, while fantastic for preventing ear fatigue during long studio sessions, compromises noise isolation big time. Think of it as listening through a window instead of inside a soundproof booth. Stick with me as we unravel the pros and cons with zero fluff. And don't worry, I'm throwing in a few surprises along the way. Did you hear about the headphone that couldn't stop talking? Yeah, it had open-back problems. Now, who exactly should consider the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro? Primarily audio engineers, music producers, and audiophiles who spend hours mixing or mastering tracks in a quiet environment. You need to love that wide, natural soundstage for critical listening, because it lets you detect every little nuance, from subtle reverb tails to the crackle of a vinyl record. But if your workspace has ambient noise or you want headphones for tracking live instruments or vocals, these aren't ideal since sound will leak in and out. So please, don't make the mistake of expecting studio-quality isolation in an open-back design. It's like wearing sunglasses indoors. Looks cool until someone asks why. Here's a quick twist. Despite being made in Germany by a company with over 100 years of audio craftsmanship, the DT 990 Pro still feels a bit bulky and tight on the head for some users. Beyerdynamic's professional headband pressure is firm to keep the headphones stable during sessions, but that also means some discomfort during long listening marathons. I remember testing these for a 5-hour mix and noticed my ears getting warm and slightly sore around the ear pads. Thankfully, the ear pads are replaceable and soft, so durability isn't an issue. Still, comfort is subjective, and if you're sensitive to tight headphones, this could be a deal breaker. But don't lose hope just yet. The sound quality here is undeniably impressive. That's 5 Hz to 35,000 Hz frequency response, giving you an expansive audio landscape that will pick up every guitar string pluck, cymbal shimmer, and whispered vocal detail. In fact, the DT 990 Pro's open dynamic design produces a wide, airy soundstage that closed-back headphones can only dream of achieving. Whether you're mixing a heavy metal track or critically editing dialogue for a film, these headphones can handle it with precision. Just imagine your favorite song being transformed into a three-dimensional sonic experience. Now, here's a question to ponder. If sound quality is so top-notch, why do some users complain about the bass response being a little thin or lacking punch? That's because open-back headphones in general sacrifice bass impact for clarity and spatial accuracy. It's like getting a gourmet meal with exquisite flavors, but missing the comfort food bass you crave. So if you love heavy bass drops and booming beats that shake your head, these may not satisfy you. Conversely, if you prioritize audio accuracy over bass boost, the DT990 Pro is a fantastic choice. Speaking of sound, the wide natural soundstage mentioned in the product description is where these headphones truly shine. Unlike closed-back headphones that trap sound inside, open-back models like these allow air and sound to flow freely. It creates an almost live room feeling, almost as if you're sitting in the middle of the orchestra rather than just hearing a recording. This openness, however, means noise isolation is minimal. If you need headphones for commuting, gym sessions, or busy offices, you'll be better off elsewhere. Think of the DT990 Pro as your quiet room sanctuary, not a street-legal sound barrier. Here's another amusing one. Why don't open-back headphones mind the rain? Because they love the fresh air. On the aesthetics and build, Beyerdynamic thankfully handcrafted these beauties in Germany with top-notch materials and traditional craftsmanship mixed with modern excellence. The ear cups are tough, but maintain that plush comfort with replaceable pads. The coiled cable is long enough for studio work, but not a nuisance while walking around. It's obvious Beyerdynamic prioritized durability. These headphones won't fall apart after a few months like cheap knockoffs, so they're an investment in quality. Just be ready to maintain them well. Keep spare ear pads handy and avoid rough handling. Now, let me throw in a quick story. Early in my career, I thought buying DT990 Pro would make me sound like a professional overnight. Spoiler, it didn't. I learned that the headphones are just one part of the puzzle. You also need good room acoustics, quality audio interfaces, and trained ears. The DT990 Pro is a tool, not a magic wand. But once you pair everything right, it becomes an essential companion in your audio journey. If you've ever wondered about the impedance thing, the 250 ohm rating means these headphones aren't your typical plug-and-play gear. High impedance models require more power to reach competitive volume levels, but reward you with cleaner sound and less distortion. Lower impedance headphones, by contrast, are easier to drive from portable devices, but tend to color the sound more. So unless you have a headphone amp or a DAC amp combo, you're not experiencing the DT990 Pro's full potential. Quick joke break. Why was the headphone so bad at tennis? Because it kept dropping the bass. Let's talk price for a moment. At $199.99, these headphones sit comfortably in the mid to high range. Sure, not cheap, but not breaking the bank either. Considering their build quality, German engineering, and sound capabilities, that price is fair for the target market. What's tricky is that prices on Amazon can fluctuate rapidly. That means waiting too long might cost you extra, or sometimes get you a bargain. I'll leave a link in the description for the best current price, so don't miss out. You might now be asking, so what's the bottom line? Should you buy the Beyerdynamic DT990 Pro or not? Well, if you're a serious audio professional or an audiophile with the right equipment and environment to really appreciate an open-back headphone's benefits, the DT990 Pro is a stellar choice. But if you're a casual listener, a gamer looking for immersive sound without worrying about outside noise, or someone needing portable, quiet headphones, these will probably frustrate you more than delight. In conclusion, the Beyerdynamic DT990 Pro delivers an open, spacious sound that's ideal for critical listening and professional studio work. Their German craftsmanship guarantees durability and quality, while the replaceable soft ear pads ensure lasting comfort. Once you break in the firm headband pressure, you'll hear details you've never noticed before and enjoy a natural, airy soundstage perfect for mixing, mastering, or just true audiophile enjoyment. But beware, their open-back design means sound leaks out and noise leaks in, so they're not for every setting. Plus, you'll need an appropriate amplifier to really unlock their power. Still on the fence? Remember this. Investing in the DT990 Pro means you're buying into over a century of audio expertise paired with premium sound that will make your music and mixes come alive. But don't take my word for it alone. Check the current user reviews and see if they align with your specific needs. Also, grab that Amazon link below for the latest price, because unlike headphone designs, prices really do change fast. So, are the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro your next audio upgrade? If your answer is yes, then head down to the description, click the Amazon link, and secure your pair before prices jump. These headphones might just be the professional tool your ears have been waiting for. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, hit like, subscribe for more honest reviews, and drop a comment about what headphones you're currently rocking. Remember, great audio starts with the right gear, and now you're a step closer to perfect sound. And here's the last one for the road. Why did the headphones break up with the microphone? Because they couldn't find the right connection. Stay tuned for more audio insights.